get this started as soon as possible, because with Super Metroid, these can take me a very long time. Is this Batoon? It is Batoon from the other side. That's a very interesting starting spot. Okay, map is directly below us. Can't get down that far. Let's try this way. Okay, that's not good. I seem to be having trouble jumping. We're just gonna go back this way. I want to try to get to that map. I know that's a save, but this is only a right door. Yeah, we're not going... I don't think Metroids are even in logic with, without anything, so we'll try this door. Wow. With all this water, I'm guessing this is going to be an early gravity seed. Let's try this. Screw attack. I was kind of expecting to see... Oh, maybe that's what I need to get through those Metroids? I was hoping that was going to be Morph, and then there'd be, like, bombs on the other end. We'll take the save here now and just lock that in. I love this track on the orchestral MSU. It's so good. That hurts. It's burning. Ah, yes, here we go. Screw attack will get us. This will be probably another major down here. Yep. And it's Morph. There's 2 items down there, but I can't do anything. Well, actually, I'm guessing I'm gonna... Morph will get me gravity or something, and then I'll have to come back and get another major down there. That feels like a starting logic chain. Bombs, okay. Well, this is not going to be gravity then. But it is a super pack. And we need it. There's a super door right down there. So we're going to go to the super door. So I've already forgotten about that map that I really want to get. Maybe this will lead me to the map. That connects to the other side of Batoon. Metroid room. Wait a minute. I just saved. That's right, I can't use screw attack under the water. I want to try that again. It's worth... If this is the path I need to get to the map, it's worth getting to the map and then taking a reset. And just going back to, like, reverting back to that other save. Okay, come on. Get me to the map. Uh-oh. This hurts. So close. I'll try it again. Now that I know what's in that other room... Actually, let's make sure the health is full first. Yeah, I'm definitely dead if I can get that map, but if I can get that map, I'm gonna save myself so much time running around and blinding everything. I just have to kill that little ball thing. Ugh. One tank would make this so easy. I'm just gonna use this energy refill, then we're gonna save again. This is gonna be the thing, there's something in every seed that I do of Super Metroid that is me wasting a bunch of time in the early game. And right now, it's me trying to make it to this map. But now that I know it's there, and if I can just get to it, I won't be running around checking random doors. Instead of blinding things, I could actually go around with a purpose. Alright, let's get a super ready. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Unless, maybe if I wait under the seahorse? I don't think I've got the health for that. I still think I gotta follow the super door though, so we're gonna go to the other side of that room. Gonna have to wall jump up. Oh, I had it. There we go. Oh, a new zone. Terrific. Oh, and it's Norfair, and everything is so far away. Really wanted to... I just... Give me an... Okay, actually, no. Give me Varia. Varia's good. I was say, give me an E-Tank so I can go get that map, but Varia's actually much better than... than an E-Tank. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna get the map here. Gotta be careful not to land in the water. Wait. Oh, wait, that's right, I have to sack for the map. So what we're gonna do... So I'm not gonna be able to get out of the water there, so we're gonna go save here. We'll get the map, and then we'll revert the save. Or we'll just die in these spikes. We'll revert the save back to there, and then I'll know where all the majors and all the other fun stuff is in here. That's the plan. I can actually take my time and not get hit by the dragon dinosaur thing. Alright, finally, the map I've spent the last 8 minutes going after. Can't get that. Wow, Criteria's got nothing. And that's Mama Turtle. I can't do anything there. And I guess I could get the missiles on the other end of that Metroid room. Oh, good luck. Hopefully you get the right Technodrome door. This is just nothing. Guess let's revert back here. Like that map for Criteria was kind of pointless. Screw attack does get us through this. Let's try this way. That's Croc Speedway. Not gonna do anything for us. I should be going in the direction of that map. Ooh, there's a major over here, though. No! That block reappearing was almost a death sentence. I mean, it's just Spazer. It's not like it's gonna be anything game-changing, but I'd take Spazer. I could really use another tank, though. Get out of there. And this is definitely a filler major. It's not going to be a required Spazer. It's already had bombs. Another new zone? Wait, I need PVs for that. No power bombs, can't get through. Speed locked out of here. Okay, so this zone is absolutely nothing right now. But the map is so easy. At least I've got a little bit of a stronger beam. Guess we'll go this way. Oh, this is bowling, isn't it? Yep. feel like I'm really just wasting my time over in this section right now. Oh, goody, toilet. Another zone? I just have no idea what the game wants me to do right now. Guess I probably should stay in Norfair because that's the biggest zone. But I think we're gonna go this way. See if I can get the major over here. I mean, the map. I thought you were supposed to get early, like a logical early tank every seed, too. And I am not seeing any early tanks. X-ray. Okay, there's a reserve. Uh-oh. If that was any room, if that was not a water room, that's the one place I can mock ball. I could have mock balled out of there. I am gonna go back and get that X-ray though, just in case I find charge and plasma. And then we'll turn around again. Well, so far this seed has sucked, and I was hoping it would be one that I could be done with in like an hour 10, hour and a half, somewhere in that ballpark. Just given the fact that I've been up since 3:30, and I guess this one is starting to look more like one of those 2-hour seeds. I want to go back and lock in that X-ray here. So yeah, that map is locked by gravity. There's everywhere I turn, I'm hitting a roadblock. Do I need to go top right of that Varia room way back in no, I don't. Yeah, I don't need to go top right there. Because I got that map and there was nothing there. Metal Pirates. Nope. Thankfully, I'm not stuck there. None of these, all these options are so bad. Because I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. I'm so hopelessly lost. But a charge beam gives us microwave ability. And that means getting that X-ray was worth it. There we go, first tank. It was actually kind of worth the little excursion over here. I mean, I hate this, the leeches and pancakes room, I think it's called. Oh, thread and needle. I call it leeches and pancakes. Stupid bugs. Get out of the water. Okay, we're fine. All good. Nope, and we're... have to turn around, let's see. Can't do that. And I am... ugh, I don't want to run all the way back up here to save again. But I don't trust myself with the metal pirates. So at least if I die, then I don't... it's not super terrible. Oh wait, I have supers. What am I doing? This is actually fine. Well, it would be if I actually shot a third super. There. Yeah, I forgot that I had supers. Metal pirates are fine with supers. I was thinking I'd have to kill them with plasma. Okay. Gravity? Nope, just my first missile pack. And that is good in case of running into Phantoon. You want to have at least one normal missile pack for Phantoon. Yeah, I think... yeah, I have to go back to Norfair. There's nothing else I can do here. So this definitely was not the answer, but coming away with Plasma and X-ray is a good start towards getting Microwave Beam. So I guess we'll save one more time on the way out. And then we'll head back to Norfair. I feel like I probably should be going back up to see if that's a little closer to the map, but... Speed hallway, okay. And it's space jump. All right. And we are inching closer to that map now. Aha. I definitely like the space jump. I don't like power bomb doors right now. Yep, decided since I missed earlier in the week with being sick and everything, even though I've been up since 3:30, we're trying a double rando tonight, and this seed has this is one of the Super Metroid seeds I'm afraid of seeing when I do something like double rando. Okay, I don't think I can get up there without ice or high jump, but we can't. Oh, wait, wait, wait. That is beautiful. We have microwave beam. Fantoon and Dragon, beware. Yeah, I just have to basically, as long as I don't start laughing, then I won't go into a coughing fit. Alright, so we're gonna go up. No, I was blocked in Torian by lack of power bombs and lack of speed. So we have to go back over that way and... Okay. This is... I should have went to the right the first way and started exploring as I went. But this might end up working out. Wait, what's over here? Oh, that's just the top of bowling. Well, unfortunately, now the yawning is starting. I felt great when I first started this. Like, wasn't tired at all, and now it's just like, yeah, you're pretty tired. But it's too late now. We cannot stop. We have to finish the seed. Let me out of here. Where did I save last? Oh, I never got to that save room. Oh, and I have to re-get charge. That could be a problem. Like, did I soft lock myself in here? Where's that other missile pack? Oh, way up there. We're not gonna go get that other missile pack. I just want the charge. I'm sure I'll find other missiles later. What I don't want is to keep dying a bunch of times trying to get out of here, because I'm obligated to go get charge right now. With plasma and X-ray. Wait. Where was Space Jump? Oh, I had to keep going. Space Jump was over there. So I actually have to go back and get two. We don't use X-ray for its intended purpose. Well, some people use X-ray for X-ray climbing. Me, I don't know how to X-ray climb, so all I use it for is microwaves. I guess while we're here. And Superman. Good luck, Breath. Hope Shredder is very kind. Actually, let's make sure our health is full. And if I could, if there was just, if the room that was next to early supers was just not water, I could have an extra reserve tank right now and we'd be fine. Okay, so we'll go back up. I've got 2 full tanks. I'd like to think that should be enough for the acid, but... Yeah, this is, I found 1 reserve, but I couldn't do anything with it because I couldn't get out of early supers room. Because I can't mock ball out of it. Actually, let's try this. We'll run in, drop a bomb there. There we go. Now we'll save again here to lock all this in. Half hour in, no progress has been made. Is there a gate at the end of this? Nope. Yeah, basically anything. I've had a lot of deaths already where I just got poked by something. Nope, don't like this. I'm going to very heavily utilize screw attack here. Let's just revert back to here. And I'm running out of doors to try in this area. Maybe here? Nope, this one I need power bombs for. There's an item down there. But like everything else, I need power bombs. Yeah, I've got the full microwave beam, but 1 tank. Wait a minute. I think this just gave me a back door into the bottom of bowling. There it is. Okay. We're good now. I'm really glad that I recognized that I could get into bowling from here. That is such a bizarre logic chain. And like, I still don't have power bombs. That wouldn't be in logic. Need power bombs and speed for that. Do I have to go back? Oh. There's a major there. And there's a lot of X's here. Okay, I think I gotta go back to criteria now. Which is fine. I guess this is pretty close to criteria. I just want to check this door here. No, I'm not gonna follow that thread right now. I think we're just gonna go back. We're gonna see if we can find power bombs in Criteria. Maybe get that other major. I think Samus is one of the few characters that I think would have no problem with Jason. Like, I think she'd wipe the floor, even Uber Jason. Oh, congrats, Breath Stealer. Beating Turtles 1 is nothing to scoff at. That is so difficult, but such a good game. And the game that made me realize that Donatello is the best turtle. Yeah, Uber Jason is Jason X. I still think she'd be able to beat him without too much trouble. Yes, beautiful gravity. I'm gonna go through the bottom door. Hey Biceps, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. By the time the seed is done, it'll probably be Sunday here. Let's try this one up at the top first. I probably should take that save if I'm going into Mama Turtle, because she could end things very badly here. I think Mama Turtle does a significant amount of damage. There. And later in the game, I'm gonna like the fact that I found another super pack. But right now, I want to see some power bombs. Yeah, OBS Studio is what I use. I think it's probably... It seems like it's the one most people I know use. Yeah, E-tanks would also be helpful, but right now I just really want power bombs. Crap. Oh. Guess I can't do this. Wait. I know there's a way to do that. I don't know exactly how to, how to set up the door skip there. Well, hopefully as I find more E-tanks, you'll have more luck there too. I don't want to go all the way over there looking for power bombs. Wait, is that Croc? No, that was a Metroid room. I don't. Metroid Fusion is my second favorite Metroid game. Absolutely love it. But I am not good enough to do like I don't know if I've ever seen a Fusion randomizer, but that's something I probably wouldn't be able to do either. Well, granted, it's not like I'm good at any of the bosses in this game. Aha, I have space jump and screw attack. Worst room in the game isn't too bad. Alright, is this my power bombs? Nope, another super pack. There's actually a Taco Bell not too far from my house, and I would go there right now if it meant this game would just give me my power bombs. This is 40 minutes in, no power bombs. Haven't even found a single boss yet. And there's a tank all the way up there, but I don't know if I want to go all the way over there just to get a tank. All right, up we go. Oh, come on! $20 supers. None of these are power bombs. Yeah, this is... I mean, I know I think I've added a few extra super packs just to kind of cover for my lack of skill. But this is getting a little bit nuts. I feel like I'm really trying to, I feel like I'm gonna start trying to rush and do a lot of stupid things just to get to bed. Because it's already 10:40. Do I want to get that? I might as well. We got missile packs I can possibly get right here. And then I won't have to potentially go hunting for some later. Holy buckets! Wellsish, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to?
Dropped a bus of 24 people off at camp.
Hey, the alert worked. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. For people from Wells' stream, my name is Zero. I play games terribly, such as Super Metroid. This is not going well. 43 minutes in, no power bombs. What, where is it? In honor of Wellsish being here, got my little gizmo toy on the wall. Had that since I was in 2nd grade, maybe? You've never played Super Metroid? Sorry, my chair is absolute garbage. Well, if you don't, if this is, like, I know not everyone, the Junkyard Dave isn't that into, like, exploration games like this, so but if you are, there's very few that are better than Super Metroid, at least in my eyes. I'm not doing this game justice. Okay, I'm just gonna go like that. I am not good at this. I can't find my power bombs. The game is being mean. I'm also not good at bomb jumps, so I've got this, my original Super Nintendo controller pooped the bed. So I have to use an imitation one, and it's not being kind. Oh, Nestroid! That is one of my, I know it's probably not the most popular of the Metroid games, but I love Nestroid. I made a map for it when I was a kid, and I made it wrong, so I had no idea where I was going. Oh, any percent. So like the 9-minute one where you clip through the floors and stuff. Oh, that is exactly it, Park. Map Rando is I was hoping, because I've been up since 3:30 this morning and spent basically all day sitting in a high school gym at my oldest daughter's dance competition. So I was like, I'm hoping for a nice, a brisk hour 10, hour 20 map rando seed, and this one is not going to be an hour 10 or hour 20. This one is going to be probably up till midnight seed. I haven't even found a boss yet. Most of the maps that I'm trying to get to are blocked by like I'm hitting roadblocks for power bombs or speed booster. Yeah, original Metroid is one of those games. I think I'll always love it. Oh, thanks for the follow. Well, the alert sort of worked there. So, Mix It Up had an update that I did earlier today, and it does not seem to like Twitch alerts very much. It's very weird. It did pop up, Ted, but he's supposed to say, what is it? From Friday the 13th, too. I think he says, welcome to God's country. And then Jeff and Sandra run up and tackle him because he tricked them and made them think that he was having their car towed. I love Friday the 13th, too. This better be a worthwhile major. Yeah, if you like Nestroid, I think you'd find this one to be a major improvement. Oh, I wonder if that's what's causing all the issues. They updated the API. I don't even know what... Wave is good. I would have probably preferred Speed Booster, but... There we go, one bounce. It's always disappointing when they do updates like that and it breaks a bunch of other things. Like, I know they're not making updates caring about different bots and things like that, like other stuff that people are using. At least I don't think they would. But it's always disappointing when that just other things happen to break when they make those changes. Because I like Mix It Up. It makes things make noises and makes things fun. Oh wait, Wave Beam. That might be... Wave Beam gets over to that X. That might be power bombs. I was gonna leave here. It's like then people have to like rush to try to update their stuff with the new API, and then 6 months later it all changes again. Windows Movie Maker. Yeah, that must have been a while ago. Up to the top. This is gonna be over an hour and I'm still not gonna know where a single boss is. Here we go. Come on, power bombs. If those are my logical power bombs, that might be the worst chain I've ever seen. And I mean, I've only done maybe 100 map rando seeds. Hey, God of Worst, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday, or potentially almost Sunday, or maybe Sunday. Jason won't pop up there yet. Eventually, he will fight the counselors on the overlay. Right now, I just stopped it when Laura died. No offense, Welzish. I know you like Laura. But yeah, eventually, spoiler alert, he's going to kill George also. And when he grabs George, George's face is his mugshot's gonna change from a smile to a frown. I've got it all planned out. It's just, God, it's probably been 3 years since I actually did any more animating on that overlay. I was just in a rush to get it to the point where Laura got killed in the boat. And after that, it was like, okay, it's not as much of a rush anymore. Laura's dead. Oh yeah, I forget who made that, but a bunch of us from the Friday speedrun community were listed in the credits as like a special thanks. That game was, I don't know if I played it wrong, but I mean, Jason was such a threat in that. Like, I think it was basically Tina and everyone else I just ran away from him with. There's Tina was really good. Was Crazy Ralph really good? Okay, we can get a Turian map. Like, I was doing so much save scumming with that. But I love that you had, like, the movie characters, and then you had, like, Chrissy, and that's acid. Like, you could have, Chrissy from the game with Ginny, and... I don't think I ever got all the cards. But I remember really enjoying being able to get... Yeah, that's how Jason should be. Like, he shouldn't be someone that you're getting, like, in my heart, Laura died. It's like in Friday the 13th Revisited, I think she gets, yeah, I think she tells you where the sweater is and then Jason kills her. Yeah, Jason does enjoy a good Taco Bell with us. Yeah, in the NES game, the kids all hate Laura. She's got that mean-looking face. That is not the right weapon. It just seems like her face in the manual makes it seem like she's always mad about something. Okay, so the map has to be down here. Well, I have, like, replacement pads and stuff, but I broke one of my... Well, it was a childhood controller that was already broken that I tried fixing, and it didn't go well. Wrecked ship Brinstar and absolutely nothing else. Four A buttons and it doesn't that's basically kind of what it was. Like the controller had, I think it was the down button didn't work well. Well, by didn't work well, it like didn't work at all. And I was like, okay, I bought the new pads were like $5, so it's not like I broke the bank or anything, but I'm like, I had the fancy toolkit and everything, so I was like, okay, I'll do this, and it's not, if I can't fix it, it's not like I'm out hundreds of dollars, and I definitely could not fix it. There is a retro shop, well, there's 4 of them that sell retro games within about a half hour from me, and one of them, like, they'll replace the 72 pin connectors and everything, and I'm wondering, if the guy, he's on Twitch. I should try to find him and see if that's something he'd take care of one of these days. Like, hey, can you also repair old controllers? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of aftermarket controllers. For me, like, I'm very picky. I want the original stuff that I used as a kid, which is why I don't like this one. Pelican accessories. Unfortunately, I had 3 normal, like, original Super Nintendo controllers, and they've all started to have button issues. Yep, I did have to buy an extension cable for this. The cord on this thing is so short. Because this was the only controller I had that still worked, so I was like, okay, we're gonna use this. And then I plugged it in. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This controller is just, it's puny. Yeah, no bosses and only 1 tank. On the bright side, this is practically endgame ammo right now. Oh, wait. Can use screw attack on the key hunters. Oh, thanks, Welzish, and thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a great rest of the night. These maps are so far away. Yeah, this is like effectively Samus is a glass cannon right now. I need a power bomb farm. And at least having normal bombs is okay. This'll do. Not a farm, but so we got to keep going up. I guess I want to rush these maps. It's like this is almost endgame gear. I mean, Ridley would probably be an issue at this point still. Yeah, Ridley would be an issue just because that one didn't work. I don't think. Why is Mix It Up being so weird? Let me see if I can get that. Let's try it again here. That's not it. Hey Faf, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Oh, it doesn't crash the overlay. It's I use Mix It Up, and they just had a new update, and like half of my alerts aren't working anymore. So it's related to the Mix It Up update. Let's see if one of the Misadventures of Laura alert works. Yeah, that one didn't, but the second one did. So like half of those work and half of them don't. Yeah, it's so weird. Like everything worked before that update. Oh, that. Yeah, I did in a Link to the Past seed earlier, and then I was like, oh, we'll do a Super Metroid one too, and every map leads to nothing. I guess we go back to Torian. Unfortunately, it was one of the early misadventures that it showed too, where Laura's just in a boat and she gets attacked by Jaws. It's not one of the more elaborate ones. Wait. Trying to pull up one of the more elaborate ones here. Like, where's this one, if this works? There we go. Like that. Laura gets chopped into itty bitty bits by Tails. That one's still that one was the one that took the longest. Trying to go frame by frame with little chunks of Laura flying everywhere. think that one probably took 3-4 hours to make. And people that are good at animation can probably whip that up in 20 minutes, but yeah, I taught myself basic animation for the sole purpose of making those. I mean, I knew how it worked in general because I played Cartoon Workshop a lot as a kid. That was it was a Looney Tunes animation game for NES. It's like I knew about how you can just do things frame by frame, but Cartoon Workshop, I always used took Furball in the city. Wrecked ship. Okay, we're gonna save. Actually, was that a tank over there? Gonna go grab that tank and then we're going to Bryn. Hey Wally, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday or Sunday, depending on where you are. Thanks for the follow, and the alert went halfway again. What are you doing, Mix It Up? Oh, excellent. Good way to ring in the Sunday. Ooh. Power bombs. Okay, so that's technically not a tank. But it's a reserve and it's more health. Oh, 4 p.m. Sunday there, okay. So yeah, you're very much in Sunday then. For some reason I thought I was thinking everyone from, well, I actually, it doesn't say if you're from the raid or not, but I was assuming East Coast, which was dumb. But I am very dumb. So probably, oh, Australia, okay. My brother actually lives in Sydney right now. So he's looking to move to Perth. He lived in Port Macquarie for a while. Ugly, I'm not sure where Ugly Owl is from, but oh no, he went there for a semester in college and just absolutely loved Australia, and he got the chance to eat Speed Booster. He got a job offer there. He works with autistic kids, and he got a job offer from a company in Australia, and he's like, this is perfect, this is an opportunity I can't pass up, and he's lived there for I think 6 years now. Ooh, that map. Yeah, I think he's actually, he doesn't need a sponsor to keep working there anymore. So like if he left the company he's at, he could just go apply for another job, I think my mom said. But it sounds like he doesn't really have, well, at this point it seems like he's planning on staying there. Like he'll come back every couple years there. Because we're in the United States here, and things are like, you have things like healthcare there. Yeah, I fully understand what you're saying. Like he can go to the doctor and not go bankrupt. There's lots of other issues that you don't have to deal with. If he has kids, he won't have to worry about school violence, which is something that I have 2 daughters, and going to school, like, I get so nervous every day when we say goodbye to them when they're going to school. Because you never know. And with us, the elementary school that my youngest is at is, like, basically they're right next to the police station. So there'd be quick response if anything happened, but that still doesn't really do anything. Because the quickest response in the world might not be quick enough. Oh, Mother Brain! The first boss! It's just part of being here. This is another speed lock. I was really hoping this seed would be almost done by the 1 hour mark. Instead, it's like barely started. Yep, it's a map randomizer. So it shuffles all the different rooms in the game and everything. I need to go back to Big Pink and go down. The map random, it's a really cool concept. Like, they've managed to get it so it makes a viable map just by moving rooms around everywhere. So, like, you're in your normal zone, like, you've got your normal zones and everything, like Norfair, Meridia, Criteria, and all that stuff. But the rooms in them are, like, every room is shuffled. All the items are shuffled, and normally they're not this mean. This one has been absolutely brutal. And in hindsight, it's my own fault. I did a Link to the Past earlier, and when that was done, I was like, you know what? I missed the Wednesday stream this week because I was sick, so we'll do a double rando tonight, and then the game was like, haha, you're going to regret it. Ice Beam, okay, now that's, well, not perfect. Well, thankfully, A Link to the Past is done, but like a normal map rando usually takes 45 minutes less than an A Link to the Past seed, and that is not happening tonight. Like, map randos, they can be a lot longer. Like, in A Link to the Past seed, I know no matter what it throws at me, I'll be able to finish it. And, like, unless it's an inverted seed, I'm not gonna have too many issues. But with Super Metroid, I don't have the knowledge, and I'm just not as good at this game. I still love Super Metroid. It's in my top 10 favorite games ever. But with randomizers, this kind of thing happens way too much. At least to me. Alright, is there any other bosses that we can beat here? Oh look, there's Kraid and Dragon. And Ridley. Yeah, so 4 bosses in Norfair. Oh yeah, I've probably done 100 map randos, maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna go get that tank. Then we'll come back, we'll do Dragon. Get that tank. Kill Kraid. Save, go do Ridley. Don't know what that major... Oh, Phantoon could be speed locked. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Wally. I would love to see Welzish play this. Even just vanilla. Like, Junkyard Dave played vanilla for the first time. This maybe a couple months ago. And he said he played it a while back, and he wasn't very fond of it. But he ended up really enjoying it when he played it the next time. Why did that have to be the baby room? And then this, oh. This is so bad. Like, if I had Speed Booster, I could have just ran through that. No Speed Booster. Not gonna go to the other side of pants. We're just grabbing this. Hopefully this is an actual tank and not another reserve. Ooh, this is double. We could get 2 in here. Okay, power bombs and a tank. Yeah, I still remember, like, I hadn't even realized that they made a Super Metroid when I first saw this. I was at a used video game store that I went to a lot as a kid. And I was like, oh, Super Metroid, I love the original Metroid, and it was $26.99. And I had enough money for mowing lawns, so I grabbed it right off the shelf. And it took me so long to finish, but I loved every second of it. What I don't love every second of is I don't know how to do the baby skip, so we're just gonna have 2 reserves left after this. Okay, Alright, so we go down. Okay, that is the room we need to go to get our tank. I miss having computer stores like KB Toys, and that was a place I frequently used to go to. $40 for Chrono Trigger is an absolute steal. One of the, at least in my opinion, one of the best games ever made. Like, the fact that we got that and Final Fantasy VI so close together is just miraculous. Oh, software, okay. Was that, no, Media Play wasn't one of those. Where is that save? Okay, it's down a little more. Electronics Boutique, that was it. EB. Oh, we had a software, etc. that was, it was, well, I used to live by a really big shopping mall that doesn't really exist anymore. But they had a, I think, well, they had a software, etc. Never heard of Fat Boy Videos. Oh wait, this is fine. I can microwave drag on here. This is no issue. How did that miss? I mean, it was just a one tap to finish, but that should have done the job right from the beginning. Yeah, you'd think like with something like a name like Electronics Boutique, they would be the one that would be a little fancier. I like to use like the original hardware though. I'm kind of picky like that. Okay, we gotta go around to get to Kraid. Is that right? Yeah, we gotta go through Lava Dive. God, this seed is garbage. Like I actually have a like a SNES and a NES to USB adapter that so I can use original controllers on my desktop. But I also, I want to be playing on my actual Super Nintendo or like my NES top loader on the TV. If I have the choice, I'll always pick that over using like an emulator on my desktop. $12? That is, you got a really good deal on that. And I think I got mine used from, that was a GameStop way back in the day, and it was like $40 used. I also got I got SimCity on Super Nintendo from I really wanted to get a copy of SimCity, and none of the stores like Media Play, Best Buy, none of them in the area sold it. So my dad put out an ad in the newspaper for me, and guy had a copy on the other side of town, and I got it for $35. Yeah, a newspaper ad. I'm really dating myself there, but it was well worth it. I love my favorite version of SimCity is still the Super Nintendo one. Great, open your mouth. Yeah, we used to, if we were good in school, like in 6th grade, they'd let us go to the computer lab, and SimCity was one of the games I regularly played there. That's the wrong kind of missile. Oh, they are? What's the mini part about them? Like, are they smaller than normal? This is gonna go so poorly. And I'm kind of wishing I didn't skip a tank earlier. Oh, the re-releases, okay. I heard mini and I was like, is it like a smaller controller? Right, so Ridley is back here. Oh. Oh, I don't have high jump. Oh, that was not good. Can't afford to miss power bomb, super missile shots. Like that. Oh, I thought it was dead. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get double hit. Okay, never any doubt. There's the Super Nintendo controller has to be, like, to me at least, I really like the NES dog bone, mainly because it feels so close to a Super Nintendo controller. But like that and like the original PlayStation 1 are probably my two favorite controllers. Yeah, my brother had the same thought about that. Like, he preferred the bricks. So that always worked well when we were doing like something two-player. I'd take the dog bone, he'd take the brick. Gotta go back up there and get that major. I can't even get into Brinstar, can I? Yeah, Brinstar is double speed locked. So I have to go see if that's speed. Oh, NES Max, is that the one with the, I forget how to describe it, the D-pad was a little different. Cycloid, that's it. I've been using a NES Advantage for playing, like, for different Friday the 13th challenges. And the B button on that thing randomly sticks, and it drives me nuts. NES Street Fighter would have been really interesting. I haven't seen the ship yet. It's really weird, like it'll start sticking and I just have to press it a bunch of times and it'll go back. But it gets really awkward. Yeah, it looks like I definitely have the screwdrivers for it. I'm very well, not picky. I'm very paranoid about opening any of that stuff. Because I'm like, okay, if I open it, I'll break it and then it'll be broken. I don't trust myself to fix anything like that. Oh, Wii connection. Huh. Yeah, the stuff I use that I get from one of the retro shops to clean my NES carts, I think it's, well, it's not that, it's, I want to say he said it was described by, like, all the retro gaming stores in the area use the stuff that one of the guys makes. And he said it's like almost like a brass cleaner or something, but I'm not sure how accurate that is. The stuff works. It works so well. I thought my G.I. Joe Real American Hero cart was completely dead. And I don't think it's actually brass cleaner. I feel like that would break the stuff. But like I have the what do they call it? It's 1-up cards that I use, and then if those don't work, like with my G.I. Joe card, I thought that was dead. So I tried using this stuff, and it takes off so much gunk off the contacts, like so much dirt, that the 1-up cards just didn't. And then my G.I. Joe card worked perfectly again. Where should I even go? I think it's got to be Meridian now that I can sequence break out of there. This is the wrong way. So I had like 2 bottles. I think they called that stuff Extra Life. It's like this green, I don't know if I'd call it paste, but it's this green stuff. It takes a lot longer to clean the cart than it would if you're using a 1-up card, but it's a lot more effective. Well, that's not good. I'm glad I only use that stuff if the card is basically non-functioning then. Yeah, I only use that on a couple of my carts when they just weren't working otherwise. That actually happened to my childhood Friday the 13th cart too, where it just stopped working one day, and then 1-up card didn't fix it, but that did. Well, that's nickel? I wonder where that stuff... I know I still have some of that stuff. I used to have 464 NES carts, and it was awesome, but then my wife's car needed a lot of work, and they had to be sold, and I was sad. Like, my whole wall behind me, that whole shelf was full of NES carts. Oh, dissolving. I think that's why the alcohol was... like, it dries so quickly. The isopropyl alcohol? I didn't save coming in. Ugh. This is fine. I can get out of here. Technically, I don't think this is available in Logic. But now that I have gravity, I should be able to mock ball out of there. And if I can't, then this seed is just gonna keep on giving. And we could just get lucky and maybe this'll... No, this won't. I'll say if this could be Fantoon... Holy buckets, that's a lot of Brinstar entrance. Okay. And we've got majors, so speed is probably one of these. Oh, that's jail. Okay, so Phantoon has to be in Brinstar. Yeah, I'm guessing the only removing the surface dirt is probably, I'd assume at least that's why it didn't, like it wouldn't always do the job and get my carts back to the way I wanted them. 3 Brinstar entrances, yikes. Bright Boy. Never heard of that one. That map is so far away. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Early game, you're gonna make me do Spore Spawn here. And at least with this beam combination, Spore Spawn dies quickly. Oh, the ship! Was wondering where this was. Okay, this might actually be good. That takes up a pretty good amount of space. So I need big rooms and towers that just take me straight to the map. Wait, this is a right map? Wait, what? Okay, no, this is gonna go down. This will be Phantoon. No? What are you doing to me, game? It is too late for this. It's right there. Wait, I just saved at the ship. We're gonna... I don't need those missiles. Oh, okay. Yeah, I always used, like, generally big pink. That'll do it. I usually used cotton swabs for most of it. Like, I'd put, if I didn't have an actual 1-up card, like the actual cards for it, I just used the alcohol fluid they had and put it on a Q-tip or a cotton swab. And there were some games where they would be filthy with the isopropyl alcohol, and I'd use like a half a dozen Q-tips. Okay, so we want to go up left. And if Phantoon is here, there's still a shot. Well, Phantoon should be here. There's still a chance of managing to scrape this one together in under 2 hours. Nope. This is speed locked. Well, that's just an item in there anyway. So close to them. What? Okay, this is getting absurd. Let's go this way. Please, game. Have this one right here be Fantoon. It's not Fantoon. Fantoon has to be a blue door. Okay, at least this isn't a difficult one to get through, so we'll go here. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. What? Is this not Fantoon? Unless this goes through? Wait a sec. This isn't Fantoon. Where's Fantoon? I am getting thoroughly confused. Probably doesn't help that I've been up for 20 hours now. No, this is Fantoon. Well, oh, buckets. I have done SMZ3. I've seen Andy playing, doing some test seeds for, like, I wouldn't do a cross keys in Map Rando, but I do like I think it's, you might be able to start doing Map Rando with SMZ3, which is, assuming you can fully customize the skill settings and everything for Map Rando is huge for me. Gotta be kidding me. Because the main problem I have doing like SMZ3 seeds is the Super Metroid part. Like, I cannot do infinite bomb jumps well, but a lot of times they require it. Oh, thanks for the follow. And it got one part of the alert to show up again. That's just remarkable. Oh wait, maybe this is Fantoon. I'm gonna have to see if it deleted all the file paths or something. Okay. We found it. That is a bug flying around in my basement. I hate this boss. And I just missed my missiles. And the Curse of Noodles. Oh yeah, usually Wednesday nights are Friday the 13th. Like, usually Wednesday starting around 8 Central or so, depending on if my kids go to bed properly and aren't being problematic. Hopefully once dance is done at the end of the month, things will start opening up a little more. Right now, Wednesday is the only night of the week that we have free with all the dance practices. My oldest is in dance. Their team is actually they've been in 5 competitions. They've won first in Palm and Kick and Judges. They basically won everything they've had a chance to win. And state is on the 31st, so that's very exciting. but also very nerve-wracking. And then my youngest does cheer and gymnastics. So it's constantly stuff going on. Am I even going the right way? Yes. Okay, so we'll go down Big Pink, bottom right. That takes us to Meridia. Oh, I never even looked at the map. Oh well, we don't need to. Oh yeah, I wish more people realized that that was, that his videos aren't serious reviews. Cause like there's an interview he gave at not an interview, it was like a panel or something, and he admitted to actually enjoying Friday the 13th, but unfortunately people don't see that part. There's like, oh, he made, and I thought his video on Friday the 13th was hilarious. And that's like my second favorite NES game. I mean, that game is the reason I'm like a YouTube partner, is basically because of Friday the 13th. Okay, down. Okay. Chrono versus Kefka would be an interesting fight. Like, I still keep my Friday the 13th manual. I don't have my old Friday the 13th box. Can I reach the manual? Where is... Oh, here it is. Yep, my old Friday the 13th manual. Actually, at one point I had two... Oh, wait. There's no other way out of here. I'm gonna see if I can avoid trying to blind speed here. That didn't work. I think I gotta turn off screw attack. And maybe space. This is the only room in the game I can do a mock ball in. Perfect. Now I don't need to go get speed booster. I can't do a mock ball anywhere else. This is the only room I can do a mock ball in. If I have a place I can get a running start from. That's it. Only place. Okay, so we go in Vanilla Bomb Door, and then we're in Norfair. Okay, where's Mother Brain? This is so far away. Okay, so we go up, and then through Gauntlet. I want to get this done in under 2 hours. This is the wrong door. That's not going to help. Wait, what? This way. My map time is going to be like at least 20 minutes. Good, can save here, just in case I screw up Mother Brain. And we go down here, we follow this to the right, up through Bubble Mountain. Then we go top right, Bubble Mountain, loop around, and there's Mother Brain. Right now, it's mainly just Friday the 13th, and then like Super Metroid and A Link to the Past. But I do want... There's so many NES games I want to get back into. Like, I want to get an 18-minute time in A Nightmare on Elm Street. I guess it's technically my turn. I had the Jaws Any Percent record for about 9 months, and it's technically, I guess, my turn to get that back. Slackinator Space Colonizer and I don't self-improve our records on that, on Jaws. So what, like, when one of us gets the record, they just stop and then the other two take a shot at it. But that's the Jaws speedrun. Trying to stay on that script for almost 2 minutes up to the Jaws fight, just... When I originally started streaming, I was planning on just speedrunning things, and then Jaws happened, and that kind of made me be like, I don't know if I want to do this. Because that run was, it's just absurd. It's not, everything isn't frame perfect, but you have a very tight window. Like, you have to kill certain enemies in certain orders, in certain spots on the screen. And it's not frame perfect, but it's very frame tight. Oh yeah, it's 4 tanks is fine. I've got I have Varia and Gravity, so this is gonna take me into my reserves, but that's no big deal. Even if I have to wait a little bit of extra time here for Mother Brain to damage me down. I could do a casual Jaws one of these days. I am actually waiting. I got the what's it? Limited Run is making that they're doing a Jaws re-release, and it's got they added like chapters and some extra stuff to it, and I have that on pre-order, so whenever that comes out, I was planning on doing that on stream. Just to see what it's like, what they changed, and I definitely should at least de-rust Jaws a little bit before then. Not necessarily a speed run, but just make sure I can still play the game casually. And another game I really want to do something like do on stream is Simon's Quest. That's my 3rd favorite NES game. I love Simon's Quest. And this is the first thing I've ever got from Limited Run, so I haven't used them before, but, well, technically I've bought things from secondhand stores that were sold by Limited Run, but I've never bought anything myself before it actually was there. If Croc is not just alive, Croc is on the ship with the Edakuns and the Daikara. Croc is getting ready to leave. having Simon, like a complete in box Simon's Quest would be awesome. When I sold my collection, Simon's Quest was one of 8 games that I kept. Let's see, so we need to go down, up, and top left. I kept Friday the 13th, Bubble Bobble. We used to play that one with my sister all the time. She actually went through with a friend one summer and played Bubble Bobble one level at a time to write down all the passwords in the days before the internet. And I kept Nightmare on Elm Street and Jaws, Over Horizon, Simon's Quest. I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was. Or maybe it was just Simon's Quest. Yeah, that's what I like with Friday the 13th. I bought a second one just 'cause, like, I want to just in case my first one breaks. I want to have a second. I know, like, a lot of my friends growing up hated Simon's Quest. Well, I ended up selling G.I. Joe just because it was so valuable. But then I got lucky, and I think like 6 months later, that was the only game of the collection, the store I sold my collection to, that was the only one that I sold them, that it wasn't one of those where they had like Super Mario Brothers where they have 60 copies. But they still had my original cart there. I was kind of hoping to get Ghost Lion back too, but that one, it was a complete in box copy of Ghost Lion. He said that sold in like a week. Yeah, my childhood G.I. Joe cart is once again safely in its plastic sleeve on my wall. Gremlins 2. This is probably one of my crown jewels in my collection now, Over Horizon. Even though it doesn't play well on my NES, because it's only it was a German game, and I have a top loader. It was only released in Germany and Japan, but 1750, woof. That is a terrible pause time.